apartment complex in a little courtyard that just make magic. But the liner system is so bonehead simple, it blows my mind.
What liner do you use again?
BTL liners, yeah, they're I think Idaho or whatever, and they make acreage huge for farmers and stuff, where you build acre big ponds, 10-acre ponds, and they have all technologies of welding all the pieces together and stuff. They're thinner, they're not as rubbery, so they don't tie into corners, but that's what I've been using. I don't do the EPDM, it's heavier and thicker. I'll buy those to lay down in areas. I was speaking to someone about that. Maybe it was you, Val. Buy some liners from Home Depot that are 10 by 10 feet. I think they're 22 mil or whatever. They're a little thinner. They're polypropylene, I guess, whatever they are. Maybe the EPDM. Point is, they're rubber, they're thick. Lay them down in your work areas to protect the ground from your mixing approach. If you're doing any painting and finish work, for all you guys that are pros, aim for that. You guys, we all have our systems and stuff. The idea is, I really want to make sure, because things happen and I can poke a hole in plastic pretty easy. I use 4 mil. It's cheaper than the 6. I used to do 6, but 6 is pretty thick, and it's just 4 is fine, but I'll throw the rubber liner over all that. So workstation's important. Get a pop-up for summertime, obviously. But the technology for doing these is so great. The idea is to keep this pitch, but this can be a small scale thing like the one over by the little pond that we have over there. That's what we did with that. Very, very simple, but there was enough of an angle, and we just poured concrete over it, and there's no waterproofing and stuff. And then you rolled it over, and then if you notice, we used real rock, and then we poured our concrete up next to it. You could pop those rocks out, but the point is, that was super cheap to do, and it was not that hard. Keep an eye on your thicknesses.